What up, everybody, and welcome back to another great week of Crack Kills football. We've got 1 month in the rear view. Let's turn the page to month 2 of the season and check out the 5 things to watch for as we head into week number 5. Quick hit number 1. Scoring spread. Through 4 weeks, 9 teams are represented in the top 10 individual scoring players, led by Shittown with 2 players, Christian McCaffrey and Julio Jones in the top 10. Also, they have Nick Chubb at number 11 in scoring. They're followed by Superfly TNT, who also places 2 players in the top 10, Austin Eckler and Lamar Jackson at pluses 2 and 4, respectively. On the other side of the coin, all business, the Dimebags and King Quon do not have any players in the top 10 in scoring. Even worse, King Quon does not have a player in the top 32 in scoring. They'll need to change that moving forward, or it will be a long season for Quon. Quick hit number 2. QB junk pile. Speaking of Quon, they have taken the throw shit at the wall and see what sticks mentality with their quarterbacks. This week they picked up an injured Mitchell Trubisky and a not injured but terrible Kirk Cousins to bring their quarterback count to 5. They're playing the waiting game on Drew Brees at this point. But as it stands, the 5 guys in the room for King Quon could potentially be the 5 worst quarterbacks ever assembled on one team at once. They're going to need Drew Brees to come back, and as we mentioned before, without anybody in the top 32, they're going to need somebody to step up if they want to get back to the playoffs. This is a team that was second last year. They're not looking like second is in sight, at least not for this roster. Quick hit number 3. The 2-2 crew. In a league of parity, 8 teams sit at 2-2, led by the Dimebags and then no comment. NC rocketed up the scoring charts to number 2 after putting up 164 points, the yearly high score last week. Teams have gotten to 2-2 in different ways. King Quon and Shittown have both won 2 straight games to even their record at 2-2. Meanwhile, all business is the other side, having dropped 2 straight to go to 2-2. Everyone will look for wins this week to try to separate from the pack, but if past seasons are any indication, this logjam in the middle will last until the end of the season, and teams will continue to jockey for playoff spots. Quick hit number 4. Road to a threepeat. Superfly has been the class of the league for the last 2 years, and they show no signs of loosening their grip on the trophy. They're sitting at 3-1 and taking on the highly trained Apes team today. Now, the Apes have been a wrecking ball through this league and hold, of course, the league's best all-time record. But they are just 2-8 all-time against Superfly TNT. The Flies are averaging 125 points a game and have a high score of over 500 with 502 points. A three-peat has never happened before. We'll see if Superfly can make history this season. Of course, there is a lot of season to play. Quick hit number 5. Early returns. Although it's an inexact science, through a month, teams have shown that first-round picks have not been the sure thing that they would have liked. Only 3 players in the first round currently, Delvin Cook from Unfinished Business and Todd Gurley from Superfly, are not considered busts. Christian McCaffrey, who leads all scorers, is the only steal of the first round so far. The low point of the first round, Antonio Brown, who has scored just 13 points this season and has likely played his only game. Finally, the player to watch in Week 5 is Nick Chubb of the Tinfoil Kings. Chubb is coming off a huge game in Week 4 and helped the Kings get their first win. He had 165 yards and 3 touchdowns. Now, the Kings will look to stack wins on the back of Chubb on Monday night, taking on future Cop. That's it for Crack Kills Quick Hits for Week 5. Good luck to everyone this week, except Unfinished Business.